All right. So to kick off the All-Star week, we're going to talk futures game. Futures game, I believe it's on Sunday before the draft, which we'll get into. Who is that guy that you have your eyes on in this year's futures game?
I'm going to give you one catcher and one shortstop. He's kind of been a little off the radar recently. Marcelo Meyer's still a great ball player. And I think he has the makeup. You got to remember, this kid was drafted at 18 years old. I got to see him play in Charleston when Portland came through, his Double-A team. And just a great kid, head on his shoulders. He's going to get a chance to shine. I think he could run away with Futures Game MVP here. This is a kid that's got all the tools. His power still needs some work, I'd say. But other than that, I mean, he can hit the ball. He runs well. He plays great defense. That's the shortstop of the future in Boston. I know it's kind of been a questionable position right now. You look at someone like Cedinne Rafaela, who's moving between shortstop and center field. Marcelo Meyer is going to be that shortstop of the future there in Boston. He's someone I think takes the reins at that position maybe next year, if not the year after that. You got to remember, still a very young kid. He has struggled at times in the minor leagues. He had a rough year last year, but he's bouncing back this year. He's had a great rookie year as well. So a lot of potential there for Marcelo Meyer, and I think it's someone that's still under the radar after being drafted so high and such a highly touted kid out of high school. And one more name to talk about. He's a catcher/DH. He's in the Cubs system. He's probably going to be in the show come August. Moises Ballesteros. That kid he rakes. I mean, absolutely rakes. Left-handed, short, 5'3", stocky catcher, and he just drives the baseball, hits it hard to all fields. He got called up to AAA just about a month ago, and he's raking at that level as well. With the Cubs catching struggles, he could find his way to the roster ASAP, and he's one of those kids that I think he could hit a couple bombs in this futures game, and I would not be surprised. So that's definitely one kid to keep an eye on as well.
Yeah, those are some solid names you have there, especially Marcelo Meyer. It's like we tend to forget about him just because the Red Sox haven't been in the limelight that big of a deal lately. So, but no, those are really solid picks. For me, I got Drew Jones. Drew Jones. He's struggled with injuries early in his career so far, but this year he's put up some solid numbers in single A, batting .266, 5 home runs with 9 stolen bases. But I think this is a prime opportunity to showcase his speed and versatility in the outfield that was passed down by his father, Andrew Jones, who's one of the best outfielders we've ever seen. And so I think this could be an amazing opportunity to see what Drew Jones has against top-tier talent. You don't see that too often. I don't think he's faced that yet since being a pro. And so having that opportunity to showcase he has, I think this can go a long way for Drew Jones.
Yeah, he's got a lot of potential. I don't know. I get
it's potential. It's potential. That's all it is.
Potential. I mean, we've seen Brandon Davis win an All-Star Game MVP
Taylor Trammell
2019, and these kids don't ever amount to anything. But
right.
I mean, it's still a great honor, still something to keep your eye on. But yeah, I mean, it's a game where you can showcase your potential, and hopefully it comes to out. That's one thing I've realized with prospects, man. Like some of these organizations like to hug them, and some of them like to trade for them and really believe in them. But at the end of the day, man, it's kids that haven't played at the big league level. So it all changes when you get there. Look at Pete Crow Armstrong. He's struggling a bit right now. He has flash. You can see the potential there, but sometimes I'm just saying, sometimes it can be overlooked and overhyped.
I mean, even like Jackson Holliday, who we've highlighted on this show, Wyatt Langford had a slow start to the year. And this past few weeks, he's been on fire, just named AL Rookie of the Week. And so you just never know with prospects. But at the end of the day, you got to see what they have. And the futures game is a great place to see what these guys have against top-tier talent.